Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Tibol here, and today I'm just here to show you how to speed up your Windows, like fix your crashes, fix your errors in every single applications and softwares or whatever you have. Just clean up some space and stuff, and speed up your PC. So, let's just get into the video. I don't want to talk a lot. Yeah. So let's just get into the video. All right. The first thing I always do is that you gotta go to your Windows settings, update and security. On here it says Windows Update. You see? Alright, Windows Update. You're gonna check for updates like every single week. This is pretty important. Like updating the Windows drivers and Microsoft apps is a huge part of fixing. Like it will fix a lot of things. It will fix a lot of things which you don't even think. You can just update your Windows, check for updates, and then it will update some of your drivers and your whole Windows. If there was any other options like optional updates or something, just download everything, okay? Just download it and enable it. And the next thing is that drivers. You need a software or application to update your drivers, and because whatever you run on your Windows, no matter After Effects, games, whatever you just run on your Windows, it depends on your drivers. Your drivers are actually running the game or the applications. So you need to have them updated like at least every single week. Just check for updates. I recommend using Driver Booster. I always use this one. You just go on it, just click on scan, and then it's gonna scan your whole entire drivers. It's not gonna take so long. And we just wait. And yep, as you can already see, I already have my drivers up to date, like all my 90 drivers, like my graphic drivers, my CPU drivers, whatever. Yep, especially these. Listen, this is the most important part, because if you do not update the driver, then you might actually crash on After Effects, on your games. You might actually get a lot of errors about, like, I don't know, you might get a lot of FPS drops, like FPS freezing, lags in games, whatever you call it. So updating drivers is the most important part in Windows. Like, yeah, it's pretty important. And after this, you can just close Driver Booster. And then the next thing we want to do is that we go to Microsoft Store and just click on here, downloads and updates, and just click on get updates. When you click on it, it's gonna search your whole entire PC, and I mean it's not gonna actually search, but it's gonna update every single applications you have. Like, yeah. And this is also pretty important because most of the bugs and stuff will get removed in the new updates. It's gonna fix a lot of bugs and stuff, and it's gonna also add new features for everything. So I always recommend you to update this. So I always recommend you to update. And yep, that's pretty it for updates. So the first thing you want to do, updating Windows, drivers, and Microsoft apps. And then the next thing is that when you update your drivers, you gotta go to your Nvidia Control Panel. Just right click on the desktop, click on Nvidia Control Panel, or the thing you can try is that you can just go here, Nvidia Settings, right click, and Nvidia Control Panel. Go to the first one, it says Adjust Image Settings with Preview. On here, just click on Use the Advanced 3D Image Settings, and now go to Manage 3D Settings. If you're on laptop, you're probably getting this option. Just click on High Performance Nvidia Processor. And if you're on PC, you probably don't have any options, so just set it on here. And you do not have to change anything here, just restore everything if you change it. The only thing you need to change is that go to here, Power Management Mode, and set this to prefer maximum performance. However, even optimal power is kind of fine, but I just like to set it on here. You don't have to change anything on here, you see. Okay, and now go to your program settings, and do not add any like normal softwares. Like, do not add After Effects, do not add your launchers and stuff. Only add games which requires a high-end PC or a good PC. Just for example, Valorant. Look, you just click on Add. It's gonna show you the most recent apps you used. You can just set it to sorted by names, so you can find your applications, specific applications. But I just set it to recently used, so I can find easier. You just select your application. For example, this is Valorant. I just customized graphics a little bit on here. For example, I put this one on high performance, allow on, and set this to off. Just do this if you're running a game which requires a high-end PC or a good PC. You can try doing this. Do not do this on After Effects and stuff. Just do this on your games, yeah. And after this, which we did all of these, just go to your set physics configuration. I don't recommend you just change this. Just put it on auto select, so your physics is gonna just choose it automatically, like by itself. It's better. I just recommend it. Choose it on auto select. Click on apply after you did everything. Just it's gonna apply every single change you did. And now you can close this. After you close this, you can go to your settings. It says gaming on here. Go to your game mode. Enable the game mode. It's gonna optimize your PC. Like it's gonna make it way smoother. Just trust me. Go to your graphic settings. Right on here. If there was an option if there was an option, just turn it on. It's gonna boost your FPS and stuff. My laptop doesn't have that option because it's pretty old. So, but if you have the option, just enable it on here. You can ignore these. These are not important because we already choose them as high performance. Okay. So after this, you can go to your power options by right clicking on here and power options, or if you don't have powers on here, just go to start and type power. It says power and sleep option setting. Go here. On here it says additional power settings. Click on this, and on here you get a lot of power plans. Just click on this. If there was an option called high performance, just put it on high performance. Or if there was an option called ultimate performance, just put it on ultimate performance. And then the next thing we want to do is that just type run on here, open it and type ms config. Is it? Click on OK, open it, and boot advanced options. Okay, on here, if you're on a really powerful PC, I don't recommend you doing this. But if you're on a weak laptop like me, just click on this and set it to 4. If you click on uncheck, then it's gonna set it by itself, like automatically, an amount of a number. But if you just customize it, you can just put it on maximum processes, which is pretty good, especially for a weak laptop. And just click OK. Do not restart right now because we're gonna restart later. Just click on exit without restart. And now the next thing I recommend you doing is that fixing your startup apps. Go, just open your task manager. I don't want to do it by Windows. I like to do it by task manager. Open the task manager on here. Click on the startup, and on here, as you can see, here's all the applications and softwares which opens up when your Windows opens up. So you're gonna just disable the things you don't need. For example, I don't need like these applications to open up every single time I open up my Windows. I can just run them later and open up them later. So yeah, you can just right click, disable, enable. As you can see, I disabled every single thing except my Vanguard train notification because it's for Valorant. So yeah, and the next thing we want to do is that I'm cleaning up our system. Just go to run, open up run again, type temp. Okay, keep this open. Just open it up again, type %temp%, click on OK. Keep this open again, don't do anything. Open up run again and type prefetch. Okay, here Control A and Shift delete. Shift delete is gonna permanently delete them. Like it's not gonna put them in trash can. It's gonna permanently delete them. Shift delete. Click on yes. Skip. Next one, temp. Control A, Shift delete. Yes. It's deleting. Just this. The next thing, this one. The normal temp. Click on this. Escape. Just wait for it. It's gonna finish up soon. And now we can actually go to our C drive, right click, properties, disk cleanup, and click on clean up system files. It's gonna scan your PC. It'll take like a few seconds. Alright, it'll scan your whole PC. Okay, on here just clean up. On here just check up everything. Just check everything. Like if there was something called Windows updates, like Windows previous updates, Windows logs or whatever, just check them because it's previous Windows updates. You can just get rid of them. It's gonna be like huge if you have never done it. It's gonna be like 20, 10 or 8 gigabytes or something, I don't know. Just check everything except the downloaded program files. Maybe you need them someday, I don't know. Maybe you have some downloaded program files. And just check everything here. Click on OK. Yep, delete the files. And it's gonna just delete them. It's gonna take a few seconds. And after this, you can try to delete your software's cache files. Usually most of the softwares like After Effects, Premiere Pro, or even Steam, they have an option in their software called clean up cache files or something. For example, I'm opening up Steam and I'm going to show you how to delete the cache files in it. Alright, on here, as you can see, you just go to your Steam settings, delete the cache files, go to web browser, you can delete web browser cache, and go to downloads and clear download cache. You can see on here, clear download cache, and yep, you clean it, it's gonna restart your Steam and stuff. And this was the download cache. These are just examples, like Origins, even Epic Games, and a few other applications. They must have these options called clear cache, clean disk cache, clear media cache, whatever. I'm gonna show you another example, but this time on After Effects. Okay, as you can see, for example, this is After Effects. You go to Edit, Preferences, Media and Disk Cache. And it's gonna open this. Just click on Empty Disk Cache. Just click on Empty Disk Cache. Click OK. It's gonna clear a lot of stuff. I recommend you doing, if you're editing, usually I recommend you doing this like every 30 minutes while you're editing. And go to here, clean database and cache, clean this one as well, and click on OK. This was another example, but this time on After Effects. So there should be also an option on Premiere Pro. I'm not sure about Photoshop, but on Premiere Pro it has a disk cache cleanup system. And also in a few other applications and softwares, they usually have the option for clearing disk cache and download cache files and stuff. So just check the settings always in every single software and application you have, so you can easily clear the cache files and get rid of those extra files and stuff. And the last thing I'm recommending you to do is that right click on your C drive, properties, tools, optimize. On here you're gonna analyze every single one of your hard disk drives or SSD, like whatever you have. Just analyze them. Oh wow, 7% fragmented. Okay, you're gonna optimize those which are above 3%. For example, this is 3%. I don't need to optimize this, but this one is like 7% fragmented. So I'm gonna click on optimized on this, but I'm waiting for CND. Wait. Alright, as you can, oh wow. Alright, as you can see, my C drive has 5% fragmented and my E drive has 7%. So now we gotta get rid of those fragmented parts by optimizing C drive. Just click on optimize on C and click on optimize on E. Before doing this, if you're on HDD, a hard disk drive, it's gonna take something around 20, 10 or 15 minutes, or I don't know, sometimes 30 minutes. So yeah, just be aware of that. And just click on optimize. Also your E drive, the drivers which have above 3% fragmented. So yep, and after it got optimized, just close it, and yep, that's it. Just do whatever I told you, and I hope your PC gets better. It's gonna get faster, much smoother. Your errors and crashes will probably get fixed. I mean, will like 90% get fixed on the first solution. And what is the first solution? That was updating your Windows, drivers, and Microsoft apps. Updating drivers is the most important part in your Windows, because whatever you run on your Windows, it depends on your drivers. Like your graphics card, your CPU drivers, whatever you have. Updating your drivers with these softwares are so important, so I recommend you please do that at least once a week and check for updates on your Windows, on your drivers, and your Microsoft applications. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.